Nayu Hazuki was a genius.
The winner of the 23rd Annual Elementary and Middle School International Programming Contest goes to Nayu Hazuki-san.
Yes, but I'm not too surprised that she won. I'm Nayu's childhood friend, Sota Aikawa. I was always so proud of all the incredible accomplishments that she achieved.
Sota, look! Come here, it's a trophy! See?
Ow, don't use the trophy as a weapon like that. Honestly, I was in middle school and my hormones were running wild. I wasn't sure about how to sort through my feelings and confused, but Nayu was always jumping onto me with little to no hesitation at all. Whatever the case, congratulations.
It's thanks to you, Sota.
I really haven't done anything, though.
You helped me out when I was getting really close to my submission deadlines. You even cooked for me. You remember that, right?
Oh, yeah, you really don't need to be thanking me for that. You were the one that worked hard, you know. But your parents should have come.
They're not really interested in anything to do with me, so...
Afterwards, she graduated middle school and started a smartphone application development company. She was written and talked about in the news as the youngest entrepreneur, so she just dropped out of school entirely.
Come on, the conference is just getting started.
Okay, I understand. Just go to the conference room first, ma'am. I'll meet you there. 11 years since she won that award, and that very same genius programmer has grown into a very famous female CEO that is making a name for herself in the business. I'm now her employee. She used to run the company all on her own, but she was always a very shy girl, so she slowly was unable to make things work. That's why she started considering hiring and taking on new employees. As for me, after I graduated college, I found a regular job at a regular company. I ended up pretty depressed, like a lot of other new grades, and was considering changing jobs. I was then invited by Nayu to work with her, which brings us to where we are now.
You really shouldn't be talking like that to the lovely CEO that gave you a job, should you?
You definitely wouldn't have been able to hire new employees without my help either. And seriously, you need to get off of me. We're at work. 3 years since I've been working for Nayu, and we have 16 employees at our company.
Ma'am, I would like to discuss the meeting plans with you, so could you please get off, Sota-kun?
Yeah.
The woman that just politely asked Nayu to get off of me was Asahi Kujo-san. She's the project manager, and she's my direct boss. Why is she my boss when she joined the office at a later date? Well, that's a great question. It's because I've never been a huge fan of ordering people around and managing them. I know that from experience. We decided to try to hire a good manager from outside, and that's how Kujo-san is working with us now. Thank you so much, Kujo-san. You really saved my hide.
You too.
Huh?
You really looked like you were totally fine with her being all stuck on you.
I don't think I looked that happy.
Whatever. So? Did you get the conference material ready?
That's totally fine. You really helped me out, so there's no problems there.
It was a great project. You've got to make sure you prepare everything perfectly so that it all works out.
I actually thought about canceling it at first, though.
Because the CEO made a face about it, right?
Yes, she didn't seem too on board with it. The plan that I suggested, support the shut-ins and kids who can't go to school, was met with a pretty harsh response by the CEO. This company provides AI tech to other corporations, but this would be our first venture into the educational field.
Just putting aside profitability for a second, it's a very good venture for society and you're a very skilled employee, so I think you should be more confident.
I'm glad that you'd be willing to say that about me.
what are you talking about? I'm not just complimenting you. I want you to really voice your opinion and not get affected so much by the CEO's opinion.
What a great boss. I wish the CEO would learn a thing or two from her. We finished up our meeting and were headed to the conference room when...
Oh,
What is that look?
you looked so happy to be complimented by your beautiful boss, huh?
It's literally just a small meeting with a boss and her employee. Don't be so stupid and come inside, ma'am. The Department of Education is also very on board with introducing digital textbooks into the classroom. That is it for my presentation. Thank you so much. All right, what do you think, ma'am? Your opinion?
I think it's fine.
Ma'am? That's it? Our CEO is a genius when it comes to programming. She's fairly good when it comes to business decisions as well. But when it comes to everything else, she's pretty horrible. What do you think, Vice President? I think it's all pretty good. It's not too complicated when it comes to the technical specs either. The vice president of the company is actually incredibly reliable. He went to grad school to study top-of-the-line AI tech. The CEO is pretty bad when it comes to handling things so realistically. This man is our boss. Why did he bother coming to this company again? What do you think, Kujo-san?
I think that if we proceed as outlined, then we should have no problems. I'm very glad that I could help out with this project. It was an extremely wonderful experience that I couldn't really have at my old company.
Kujo-san showed up at my office about half a year ago. The company that she worked at before was completely different from our company, but she's working hard and doing great things for us in our company too. The CEO was not very knowledgeable when it comes to how to run a company, so she probably doesn't understand how blessed she is to have such great employees.
I think that I would like to continue my work with him to make sure this project is successful.
All right, this conference is over. I want to talk about moving an employee to a different department.
Ma'am, I don't know if we're able to discuss HR matters like that so publicly.
It's fine. We haven't decided any of the fine print stuff yet, you know? I'm gonna be more busy moving forward, so I was really hoping that I'd get a secretary.
That came out of the blue. A secretary?
Now that we've figured out where we're headed for this project, so I want Aikawa-kun to be my secretary.
Huh?
Hang on just a second. I don't think I can continue this project without Aikawa-kun working with me.
What? There are other engineers other than Aikawa-kun.
Were you listening to anything I said in the conference just a second ago? I can't just let the person who came up with the idea leave the project.
By the way, these two argue fairly often. But I can tell that Kujo-san is much more upset than she normally is. I should probably stop them, huh? Kujo-san.
If it's a task that only Aikawa can do, then it's a big problem, huh? What's going to happen if Aikawa gets sick?
Ma'am, we're in the middle of a conference. Why don't we just...
If you want to argue with that logic, then how about you just hire another secretary? Besides, do you even need a secretary? Everyone is incredibly busy. Do we all get a secretary?
This is not good. I can't stop this all on my own. I need to ask everyone else for help so that... All right, let's go grab some drinks, huh? Yeah, that sounds great. Aikawa-kun, the rest is up to you, buddy. Wait!
An hour later,
You're actually after Sota, aren't you? You're the one using your position to get what you want. Don't do the same thing to me.
You guys are seriously continuing to act this way without slowing down at all? Everyone else is probably having a great time drinking right now. I honestly want to go grab a drink or two too, but I'm in the middle of these two right now, so I can't just leave. I really wish these two would just calm down and stop arguing, but...
Just so you know, Sota is going to marry me.
What is she talking about right now?
No, I'm not going to allow that.
What kind of authority do you have to say that?
It's not about authority. Getting married right now has no benefit to either of you at all.
It is beneficial too.
If you're not going to listen to me at all,
Kujo-san, please calm down.
I'm going to marry Aikawa-san then.
Kujo-san?
Huh? I knew you were after Soda.
That's because you're treating Aikawa-kun like he's some kind of object that is to be owned.
I did not say that at all.
Yes, you did.
Should I maybe try to find another job?
What, are you not satisfied with me or something, Aikawa-kun?
I didn't say that. Why are you talking about getting married to me too, Kujo-san?
So you are unsatisfied with me.
Note to self, do not let her drink. I managed to get them to stop arguing with each other and dragged them both to go out for drinks, but this is the only thing that she's been saying since we've come to the bar. As for Nayu, she's knocked out in the corner over there. She's not very good with alcohol.
Whatever. We can put the marriage thing on pause for now, but it is not in either of your best interests to leave you two just constantly stuck to each other.
I'll be sure that she needs to sharpen up as a CEO and an adult.
It's your problem too.
Me?
You know, that project that you're suggesting is seriously incredibly groundbreaking, right?
Thank you? Huh? Is she not about to chew me out?
You realized that you were going to cancel the project just because the CEO wasn't too keen on pushing this project forward?
I mean, she's normally pretty spot on when it comes to things with work, you know?
Just because she's a genius doesn't mean that everything she says is always right. You normally spoil her like she's some kind of child, but you treat her like some kind of god or something when it comes to work.
You really think so?
It's fine that you two get along in private, but at work, you really should be putting some distance between yourselves.
Is that what it looks like when someone else is watching us? Whatever the case, I can tell that Kujo-san really is trying to look out for me. Kujo-san, thank you so much for worrying about me. I was really worried about everything when you started mentioning marriage.
Am I not good enough for you?
Please, drink some water.
I met Nayu when I was in the 3rd grade. I was completely different from how I am now and was pretty much just a delinquent and a little wild, you know. The reason was because of my brother, who was 3 years older than me, and regularly threw the ball over 110 kph. Every time we went to see his games, my mother was full of excitement and joy.
Another strike! He's really something else, your brother.
I feel bad for his opponents. Are you not going to play baseball anymore, Soda? No, I'm not. He was very good at his studies and very likable. I was always reminded of how I was less than incredible, and I didn't want to see that in baseball, too. My mother's words stung more than she ever knew. The first time I saw Nayu was when I went to a newly built library in our area. She was around the same age and curled up into a ball. I had to say something to her. Are you okay?
My stomach.
I'm gonna go get someone real quick.
Hungry.
Huh? I went and bought some rice balls from the store for her. She began eating it like she'd just been stuck in the mountains for a month. You've got all that money, why don't you just go shopping on your own?
I've never gone shopping on my own before.
How old are you?
I'm 8 years old.
We're the same age. I definitely thought that you'd be younger than me. What are you doing on the computer?
I'm debugging. It didn't go well after I compiled it, so I was looking at the source code.
What? In other words, there was a problem with the program and she was fixing it. I didn't understand what was going on at all, but... Programming, huh? What are you making?
A game.
What kind of game?
This. Whoa, what is this? I figured it would be some dots and sticks, but it was a pretty realistic 3D game. You moved forward on a little board and you had to solve puzzles based on the tile you landed on.
Wanna try it?
Really? Yeah, I want to try. Then we started talking to each other more often. We used to meet up at the library for a while, but slowly she started coming over to my house more often.
Welcome home! Let's play games, Sora!
I'm gonna put my bag down, so hang on a sec. After I got home from school, Nayu welcomed me. We went to the same school, but I almost never met her on campus. Nayu seemed to be skipping fairly often. After my mom found out about that, she slowly started spoiling her.
Nayu-chan, did you want to have dinner here tonight? Yeah! Oh, Sora! My game is almost done, so how much do you think I should set the price at?
Huh? You're going to sell it?
Isn't that something else?
I can't believe that an elementary schooler is making games that are good enough to be sold.
Right?
Yeah, amazing if you ignore all the cookies that are around her mouth. She was someone whose only skill was programming. She was actually someone that was above and beyond my brother. She wasn't like my brother. She basically couldn't survive without me. Looking after her didn't feel like a pain at all. If anything, I felt like I wanted to take better care of her. Because...
Look, you're all clean now. Thank you. Oh, hey, my clothes are dirty too.
I'm just a simple guy and I can still help a genius out. I think that this genius wouldn't be able to do anything without someone like me. That fact alone basically built up my pride.
Hey. Hey! You were knocked out cold at the bar. You should wake up already.
I might wake up if you carry me to bed.
It wasn't a pain to look after a genius, I think. After the party, I ended up having to take her back to her place as expected. Your house is such a mess again. How hard do you think it was for me to clean up before...
It's fine. Once we get married, you'll always clean up for me.
Are you trying to make me your butler or something?
I'll take good care of you.
I don't know how serious you are when you're talking about marriage. Huh? Hey, Nayu, your PC is left on.
I'm someone that likes to leave it on. It's annoying to turn it off all the time.
You're such a slob.
Hey, my stomach kinda hurts. Sora, did I eat too much, do you think?
Are you gonna study abroad?
Oh,
I saw that there was information on entrance exams going overseas on Nayu's PC. This is that college that's supposed to be on the cutting edge when it comes to AI tech.
yeah, it's where our vice president went too. I talked to him about it and it seemed interesting. I figured I'd kind of have a whirl.
Are you gonna go?
No way! I'm the CEO. I can't just leave the company alone.
But realistically, the vice president is the person that's running everything.
Right, but then you'd be all right with me going overseas?
That's... Of course I wouldn't be okay with it.
Huh?
You need me to do laundry and clean and cook for you. If you go overseas and live on your own, you're gonna struggle and you're gonna struggle hard.
Right? I need you to actually survive, Sora.
Right. So you really shouldn't be pushing yourself to go overseas.
Yeah, I think you're right.
1 month later.
I think that we really need to redo the UI for the digital textbooks.
Yeah, it needs to be more specialized for kids who aren't able to go to school.
Kujo-san and I were away on a business trip to the countryside. It was for the project that we had that whole conference on. I thought it was going well, but we suddenly realized we hit a wall. We had a specific shut-in child that was testing our material and wasn't interested in the material at all.
We've got to go back and hold a conference right away. I'm so tired. I'm gonna grab a drink at the bar.
You want a drink? I recalled the nightmare that was the drinking party from before.
Don't be so alarmed. I'm not gonna drink so much today. So this has all kind of got brushed under the rug before, but are you really considering going out with the CEO or something, Aikawa-kun?
I really don't think that she can survive without me being around her.
You know, my mom was a pretty tough person. When I was in the first grade, she forced me to cook and clean all on my own. My mom believed that independence is the most important thing that you could possibly have. Ignoring the fact that she was too strict, I really did think that she wasn't wrong when it came to that idea. That's why I was unable to really rely on people at all.
I think that if you're as good as you are, then you really don't need to rely on people much at all, right?
Aikawa-kun, do you remember when I joined this company? I think that these are all the corrections for the roadmap. Do you have an opinion?
Can I say one thing?
I thought to myself, oh, here we go. There's no way that some systems engineer or programmer would quietly obey a new woman who came from some different company. Go for it. I answered, trying my best to put on a poker face, but I was incredibly worried.
Is there anything that you can refer me to? It's such an incredible roadmap that I was curious.
Are you complimenting me right now? I used this book. I referred to these pages. I'll lend it to you, so go for it.
Really? Thank you so much.
You used to be a manager of a team before I showed up, right?
Yes, I'm glad that I'm just a regular old systems engineer again.
That's it? You weren't upset with the fact that some random woman showed up and took your position? I mean, maybe that's normal for someone in a technical position like him. I was just about to tell myself that that's all it was, but Aikawa-kun really was a strange one.
Kujo-san, I have something that I want to talk to you about.
Sure, I'm a boss, but he started relying on me even though I was basically a newbie. He immediately accepted me, and I was really happy about that. But on the other hand, I got very worried about him. Aikawa-kun, I think you can do this. You should think a little bit more about this. And right after I warned him, I completely made a mistake on my job and ended up eating my own words. I'm sorry, it's completely my fault for not thinking enough about the UI and ease of access. The system that I planned and designed was heavy on the functionality, so it became exceedingly difficult to actually put to use. I should have listened to your opinion way more, Aikawa-kun.
I mean, to be fair, the clients were asking for something that was almost impossible to actually do.
He could have gotten mad at me. That actually would have made me feel a little better. Instead, he acted perfectly fine and continued to fix the issues, and I just couldn't help but wish he got mad at me. Please let me repay you for...
Oh, it's just work. You probably have a lot on your plate, what with the new office and all, so just talk to me if you want help. Not sure what I can do, but I'll do my best.
Thank you. Honestly, at first I just couldn't accept what he was saying. How could someone as unreliable as Aikawa-kun actually help me? Afterwards, I continued to watch how he worked because I got curious, but...
Hey, can you help me out, please? I'm debugging this, but I just can't seem to figure it out. Where?
I only ever saw where Aikawa-kun would rely on me. I didn't notice where his coworkers relied on him. I started realizing that the idea of having to do everything on my own wasn't exactly the concrete, foolproof idea that I thought it was. Aikawa-kun, there's something I want to ask you about. Do you have a sec?
What is it?
Slowly but surely, I started counting more and more on Aikawa-kun and my other coworkers. Then...
We're done with the inspections. The clients seem satisfied with the product.
Great! I started to feel a sense of satisfaction that I definitely couldn't experience at my old office. I think that if I didn't have the opportunity to work with you, then I would have kept a lot to myself.
I'm glad that I could be of service.
I really am grateful towards you, so I don't want to say this, but I was on one side of the extreme and you're on the other side.
Are you saying I count on people too much?
I think that's not a problem, but you base your own value too much on other people's opinions and perceived value of you. You don't ever actually admit that you're a very good person and that you're worth a lot. You only maintain self-worth if it's others that see value in you. At least that's what I see.
That's not...
Especially towards the CEO. I heard, the CEO wants to go overseas and study, right? Sounds like it's a perfect opportunity. The vice president is very good at his job, so I'm sure that we'll be able to handle it for the time being as long as we prepare for her absence.
I mean, I agree, but...
Then what's the matter? Just let her go.
But we've been doing everything perfectly fine as is. There's no reason that we have to chase her out of the company.
That's why you can never hold your own opinion against the CEO. It's because you think that your own ideas and values are not as strong as her opinions and ideas. Am I wrong?
Not at all. There's not a single thing that I can say back to that.
And chase her out? That's not at all what I want to do. I'm just saying.
Hang on a second, I just got a text from the office. I checked the phone to see who the hell texted me at this worst possible time, and... Kujo-san! Nayu seems to have been carried to the hospital.
What did the doctors say?
They're admitting her to the hospital just in case. She seemed to be in quite a bit of pain. We immediately rushed back from our business trip and headed to the hospital. We talked to the doctors to have them explain what had happened. She's going to be seeing a psychiatrist. There's nothing physically wrong, so we think that she has something going on mentally that was causing the abdominal cramps. Stress, for example. Stress? Her? I don't know if I'm in any position to say this, but I really don't see her having any stress. It's pretty common for someone to be holding something in, even if they present themselves as perfectly fine. They try to act all happy and fine and try to hold back whatever they actually want to do. Hold back what they want to do? No, she just said that she wanted to have a secretary the other day. I'm sure if she's got something she wants to do, she would just tell me.
Right, but then you'd be alright with me going overseas?
Study? Abroad?
I see.
I didn't really hear her out. I just told her that there was no way that she could possibly do it.
Okay.
It's just like you said, Kujo-san. Or, actually, maybe it's worse than that.
What do you mean?
I just always took care of her and made her someone who can't function. But that isn't the only problem. The problem is why I did it. I have an older brother that is incredibly good at everything, and I've always felt inferior to him in everything I did. I just wanted to get rid of that inferiority. I thought that if I took care of a genius programmer, then somehow that would lead to my own value too. That's why I made sure to corner her. She wanted to go overseas, but I was just being overly possessive of her without thinking about it. I made her hold back so much that she had to come to the hospital due to cramps. I'm literally the worst.
I don't think that they were able to say that that was definitively the reason for her pains.
But even then, she never wanted to go to school, and she finally showed interest, but what did I do? I chased her away. I didn't want her to go away.
I understand the situation now, but Aikawa-kun, you have to listen to me.
What is it?
I know that I said you two should be separated a little bit more, but I don't think that you didn't take great care of her at all.
You think so?
You need to be more confident. Yes, your brother may have been very good at what he did, but do you think that your brother can do what you do? No matter what your motivation was, the CEO and everyone else in the office count on you and really admire you. That's just a fact. I don't think anyone other than you is able to do that. At least I wasn't able to do that.
Kujo-san. If I say that Kujo-san only feels that way because she's kind, I feel like I'm gonna be chewed out by her.
But, you know,
Yes?
I think that you should spend a little time apart for now.
Was this building beat up?
I mean, it's been almost 20 years, so I think that's pretty normal. 1 week later, I was at the library where I met Nayu for the first time. Nayu's psych eval said that she had IBS. They don't know the specifics of why her stomach hurts so bad, but they think that there's a good chance that it's stress. Why are you smirking like that?
There's something important you want to talk to me about, huh?
I mean,
Okay, go for it.
okay. I'm gonna get nervous when you start acting like that. I think that you should go and study abroad.
Huh?
You want to go, right? You should just prepare everything before you leave, and we should be fine as long as... Hello?
Sota, you're not going to propose to me?
I guess thinking back now, it wouldn't be too insane to have that happen, huh?
You messed with a girl's heart. Why did we even come to the library to begin with anyway?
Because it's an important conversation.
There's nothing more important than a proposal. First, you should just propose to me and call it a day.
So, you're totally fine with being proposed to, huh? Okay, well, if you go overseas, maybe I'll propose to you.
Huh?
All right, I shut her up. I've always thought that you were really cute,
Right.
but I never thought that we should date or anything.
Why?
Because we grew up more as brother and sister, but I think I realized that our relationship was a lot more twisted and strange. I realized that I was dealing with you because I wanted to make myself forget about how I was feeling inferior to my older brother. If I took care of you, I thought that I would be more valuable somehow.
Sota.
You probably tried to make up for the fact that you couldn't get attention from your parents by hanging around me all the time, right? I'm not blaming you or anything, but I think both of us need to become more independent.
That's why I need to go to study abroad?
That's what I'm saying. Nayu suddenly got all quiet. After about 10 minutes, she finally started talking.
Sota, you should come with me.
That doesn't really solve anything, though.
No, I don't want to be separated from you. Are you okay with that? Are you saying that you'd be totally fine without me?
Of course not, but continuing to be with you, do you really think that it's the best thing for us?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. But I do know for a fact that I don't want to see you in the hospital anymore.
Sota.
I like you, so both of us need to become good, independent adults that don't need to count so much on the other person before we get back together.
I feel like you're going to forget about me if I get separated from you.
I won't forget about you. I know that maybe this sounds tough, but it's been 17 years since we've met. I think that if we were only depending on each other, we wouldn't have lasted that long. We'll be fine. You should go study abroad.
Okay.
I see. She decided to study abroad.
I went into work the next day and saw that Kujo-san was at work alone, so I decided to tell her everything that we talked about together.
So, when are you two gonna get married?
I said that I'd talk to her about it once she gets back from studying abroad.
Eh? I wonder if she'll actually wait till she comes back, huh?
What?
She might actually find a good-looking man abroad, you know. I'm joking. Don't take it so seriously.
Please stop joking around like that. I really don't think that's funny.
Relax. If you're ever rejected or dumped, I'll take you.
I said stop joking. And also, thank you so much. I think that if you hadn't kicked me in the butt, then I would probably be in the same boat as before.
You're welcome. I wasn't really joking about that last thing, though.
Half a year later, it was finally the day that Nayu would be heading out.
I swear I'll come back as a really mature and amazing adult, so you better not cheat on me, huh?
I won't.
Especially not with Kujo-san.
What does Kujo-san have to do with anything? It's not like she likes me.
Yeah, this is exactly why I'm so worried about leaving you all alone here. I'll call you every day.
Yeah.
I'll send you pictures every day.
Yeah.
I'll be following your GPS every day to keep an eye out on you.
Stop.
Why? If you've got nothing to hide, then it should be fine.
I don't care. I don't like it. It's weird.
Also, you better keep liking me.
Yeah, you don't need to tell me.
Hey, Aikawa-kun, about these documents.
Oh, sorry, I'm getting a call. Hello? Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm gonna hang out for a second, huh? Yeah.
Oh, about the graph on these documents?
Oh, another call. Hang on a second. What is it? Huh? I haven't told you that I like you today? I literally texted you that this morning. You want to hear me say it and not over text. Sorry, we were in the middle of our conversation. So what is it?
I feel like you two are somehow even more over-reliant on each other.
Thank you so much. My name is Ryo Mamiya, and I'm a 22-year-old college student. I'm the next in line to be the store manager for the small cake shop. Or my dad wants me to be anyway.
Hey, thanks for always helping out around here. Sorry for taking so much of your time.
Don't worry about it. I've always helped you out around the store. I'm in my senior year of college. Since I already got most of my necessary credits when I was a junior, I barely have to go to college at all. That's why I often help out around my dad's store recently. As a result, but more importantly, you can't be giving away 5 muffins just because they're regular. That's being way too generous.
Oh, come on. You said that it was her birthday.
You're talking like if it wasn't her birthday, then you wouldn't be giving that away for free. I saw you giving away muffins to someone who had come here for the first time over an hour ago.
Oh, come on. You might actually become a regular from now on.
We often bumped heads from a difference in opinion. You know, I think you understand, but we're barely scraping by, and yet ingredient prices are skyrocketing. To top it off, you haven't adjusted your prices at all. You keep it up, and we're literally going to go out of business.
So, in other words,
You can keep giving stuff away, sure, but you need to raise your prices.
no.
You can't say no.
The only reason that I'm here is because the customers that have always been coming are the ones that are supporting me. And I don't want to raise the prices on them. Besides, we're making enough money right now to be able to live perfectly fine. If the regulars leave, then we're not going to be able to continue this business.
Yeah, and if the store goes under, those regulars are also going to be out of a store that they want to go to. Fine, whatever. No point in me continuing to tell you how I feel.
What? Are you gonna run away from home or something?
Yeah, I'm running away from home.
Okay, sure. But don't stay out too long.
I'm going to. I'm going to find a store that I can do things my way. I said some pretty bold things before storming out of my dad's store, but what the hell even is a store that I can do what I want in? Of course, I had nowhere to go, so I had stormed out of my house for the first time in my life. Found a park bench nearby to stay at. What should I do? I don't have much money. I was working to help out my dad, so I really didn't make that much money in pay. And since sales weren't doing too well, I basically didn't accept even the bare minimum that he was willing to pay for me. I didn't realize that this is when I decided to leave. I think I might actually end up camping outdoors like this. Picked up some cardboard boxes and tried to avoid the cold winds, but...
Good evening.
Hmm?
What are you doing on a park bench this late at night?
What is this girl? Really weird that this girl that's dressed like this is alone at a park at this time of night, but it's also surprising that she's coming to talk to a stranger too. But whatever. I'll just keep interactions with her to a minimum. I just kinda came out here to catch the night breeze.
While you're using cardboard boxes to hide from the wind?
While I'm using cardboard boxes to hide from the wind.
Did you run away from home or something?
Why do you think that?
Well, you're using cardboard boxes to hide from the wind.
Yeah, I guess the cardboard box thing kind of draws attention to it. Yeah, I guess I can tell you. I kind of ran away from home.
So, are you telling me that you're going to stay out here for the night or something?
Yeah, I don't want to, but I think that's probably what's going to happen.
Are you not cold or anything?
You know, I'm actually pretty surprised at how warm the cardboard boxes are keeping me. I would have been totally fine never finding out how warm they keep you too.
I see. Then I guess I'll camp out here as well.
Huh?
I'm going to borrow one of your cardboard boxes, okay?
Huh?
It really is pretty warm, huh?
Huh? Miss?
Oh, sorry. My name is Shiori Nikaido.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but your name isn't the most pressing question right now.
You can just call me Shiori.
Nikaido-san?
I like when you call me by my name better.
Nikaido-san? What are you talking about?
What do you mean, what am I talking about?
You said that you were also going to camp out here too.
Well, that's exactly what I mean.
That's what you mean.
Yes. I also am in the middle of running away from home, so I figured I'd camp out here for the night with you.
You've got to be kidding me.
Am I being too much of a bother for you to stay here?
Well, it's not about being a bother or anything, but...
Great. Then I'll stay here with you. I didn't want to run away from home alone, you know?
Is that why you decided to talk to me?
Yes! I thought that it would be nice if both of us had left home and we had some camaraderie.
This is way too dangerous. If I was some kind of dangerous person, then what was she planning on doing? Nikaido-san?
Shiori.
Nakayo-san.
Huh?
You're a woman that's alone in the park and it's the middle of the night. You have no idea what's going to happen if you just stay overnight. It's dangerous. You should go back home.
No.
Why?
I just don't want to go back home right now.
I mean, she ran away from home, so I guess that makes sense. Could have considered staying here overnight if I were alone, but I think it's a little too much if she's going to be here too. How about we find a hotel or something then? If you don't have money, then we can go to a manga cafe or something at least. What is it?
Well, I've never actually used that kind of place in my life, so...
Not even a manga cafe?
Yes, I've actually never even been in one in my life.
It's fine. You just pay money and go inside. Then you just get a room and some mangas to read.
Then, will you come with me?
Huh?
I'll even cover the fees for you to stay overnight, too. I've got the funds, see? Look at my card.
Ah. Okay, if you have a card, then we're good?
What is it?
It's black. A black card? She's over gold and platinum. She's got a black card. It's the highest grade card that you can get.
I think cards are meant to be black, are they not?
I think this girl might be some kind of super princess or something from a super family. Which means that I most definitely could not leave her alone at the park. Even a manga cafe is probably too much. I might get kidnapped or something. I really think you should go home.
I don't want to.
But
I just need to stay away from my father for now. At least until I'm able to sort through my feelings and organize my thoughts.
she's in the same position as me, so I can't really say anything. Okay, final option then. Okay, I'll go with you. Let's go together.
Yes? Okay. Whoa!
Is it really that amazing? Just a regular business hotel.
Not at all. It's so amazing. I didn't realize there were rooms that were this small.
Hey! We came to a small business hotel that was near the station. It's the weekend and we showed up in the middle of the night, so I thought that maybe they wouldn't have any open rooms. But we got lucky because there was one open room.
Ah, look at this window. You open it and all you can see on the other side is another building.
Stop that!
The bathroom has a shower and a toilet in the same place. It's so amazing. I think they're trying to use up the spare space to make sure that no space goes to waste.
I said stop that! She's this excited over a business hotel. Imagine the day that she goes to a manga cafe. I bet you she'd freak out. Alright, well, I'm going to go for now.
Huh?
Should feel pretty good and safe this far, right? I'll be by in the morning to come get you.
Wait, hang on just a second. I don't want you to leave me all alone in the room.
What do you want me to do? Stay in the hotel room with you for the night? Can't do that.
Why not?
What do you mean, why? He's too innocent. I'm so glad that I was the first person that she ran into.
You have nowhere else to go either, right? Then you should stay here and spend the night with me. Why'd you need to think about it for that long?
Because, I mean, you're okay with that? You don't even know my name yet, and you're going to spend the night with me?
Oh, what's your name?
I'm Ryo Mamiya.
Ryo-chan.
Definitely not Ryo-chan.
Now we know each other's names.
You know, just watching her innocent expression makes me feel stupid for considering all kinds of possibilities. Luckily, the only room that was open was a twin room, so there are 2 beds. Alright then. Fine. I guess I'll have to take you up on your offer then.
Okay. Wow, the bed is so hard. I didn't realize there are beds that are this difficult to sleep on.
Hey,
I think I can stay awake all night on a bed like this, no problem.
yeah, you should go to sleep. I said let's go to bed, but she's not going to slow down, is she?
Oh yeah, Ryo-chan.
I said stop, Ryo-chan.
Why did you run away from home, Ryo-chan? Oh, if you don't want to tell me, you don't have to, of course.
I kind of got into an argument with my dad.
An argument?
Yeah. I told her everything that had happened between my father and I. About how we had a difference in values and thoughts. About how we couldn't really come to understand each other's views. And how that all added up, which led us to where we are today. So yeah, that's why I'm here. I know, it's pretty lame, huh? I said what I wanted to say, then ran away. And then I ended up on the streets with nowhere to go.
No.
Huh?
I think you actually did a great thing, Ryo-chan. I think you had your opinion and you were able to stand by it. Not only that, but you even told your dad how you felt too. It's something that I couldn't do.
I said stop with Ryo-chan.
Sorry about that.
Hey, why did you run away from home anyway? Huh? Yeah, okay. I can stay up all night my ass. The next morning,
Wow, you have to pick up your own food and bring it to your own table. That's amazing.
we were having some breakfast at the hotel. Is it your first time at a buffet?
Yes! So I guess the idea is to get the customers to carry their own food so that you can reduce the amount of workload on the employees, thus costing less for the restaurant to run.
Stop that. Yeah, I know. Buffets are fun.
The flavoring is so random because I put a bunch of seasoning on it myself. I love how it's just like food on a plate with no presentation at all.
Seriously, you need to stop soon. I think that she's probably trying to compliment as much as she can, but I'm pretty sure anyone who hears this would lose their minds. So, it's morning now. What are you going to do now?
What do you want to do, Ryo-chan?
I think I need a little more time to think, but
Yeah, me too. I want at least another week before I even consider going back home.
1 week. That's pretty long. But I mean, I don't want to go home either. I guess I can try to find a new place to work and try to live alone then.
So, would you like to live together for a little while longer?
Huh?
Running away from home and living with a man in a hotel. It's like we eloped or something. It's so romantic.
Yeah, I don't think we had some kind of fancy romantic meeting. I was in a park when I met her, and I was wearing a cardboard jacket.
It's always been something that I kind of admired. To get away from something that really held me behind and run away, pursuing each other's love and romance.
I mean, I don't care, as long as there isn't anything that it costs me.
Okay, then it's decided. Let's spend the rest of the week together.
Okay then? That's how.
Whoa, there are so many people.
I mean, it is Sunday. I started living together with Nikaido-san in a hotel.
Ryo-chan, Ryo-chan.
Screw it, you can call me Ryo-chan then.
Let's go in here.
A regular restaurant?
Yes, I've always been interested in going into a small, privately owned restaurant.
That's fine, but Nikaido-san.
Yes, I'm Shiori.
Nikaido-san, you make sure to be very careful about what you say in the store, especially things that are rude.
I would never say anything like that. How rude of you to think that I would.
Okay then.
All right, let's go inside. Wow, it's so small.
Well, that didn't take long.
There are actually a lot of people, huh?
It's lunchtime, you know? Small store, but I'm assuming that it's got plenty of regulars. Store manager and customer were enjoying small talk. Man, this food takes forever to come out.
Right?
It had been 20 minutes since we had ordered. From what I could tell, it seems like the store manager is probably so caught up in the chit-chat that he's not really making any food.
You're a little mad, aren't you, Ryo-chan?
Yeah, I think that if he doesn't bring the food in 5 more minutes, I'm probably going to talk to the manager.
I see.
You probably can't wait any longer either, right?
I'm totally fine. Just take a look at the manager. He seems to be having so much fun with his customers, huh? I mean, I want to eat the food, sure, but I think that it's because he's that kind of store manager that there are this many customers. This is just one of the other appealing points of this restaurant.
Nikaido-san?
And besides, the longer you wait, the more hungry you get, and the hungrier you get, the better the food tastes.
I'm surprised. Hey man, I think you've been keeping that couple wait a while, haven't you? Probably hurry up and cook their food, huh?
Huh? Oh, crap. I was too busy talking to you.
I don't think that I could have ever had that kind of thought.
Here you go. Sorry it took me so damn long.
Wow, it looks so good! And there's so much in here.
I made you two wait for too long, so I gave you extra just as a little service. Also, the pork is a bonus too.
Thank you so much. This was so worth the wait, wasn't it, Ryo-chan?
Yeah. I think that I wouldn't have been able to do that, and I think I would have completely ruined this atmosphere as well. You really are something else, Nikaido-san.
What are you talking about?
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, time to head home.
Yeah. Oh, the bus! Let's go home by bus!
Sure, but we could walk back to hotel, couldn't we?
I've never actually rode a bus, so I want to try riding the bus. Not being able to sit on a very crowded bus in an uncomfortable position, not enjoying the view or anything, but just being carried to the destination. That's the kind of trip I want to experience.
Excuse you, Nikaido-san. Are you aware that you were picking fights with the creator of this video along with a vast majority of the world's population? Okay, fine. Let's go there because the bus is going to be coming. We can just wait for it to show up.
Wait?
Yeah?
Wait, so the bus is going to show up without any kind of reservations?
Yeah, that's how buses work.
for you at the bus.
Then they just drive on by like nothing happened. Don't give that look of pity. No one needs that. That's just how societal infrastructure works.
It's a lot more tight than I expected.
Are you okay?
Not at all, but that's what I want.
What a weird girl. What is it?
Oh, it's nothing.
Hey, you. Get off at the next bus stop. No, I can tell what's going on. Or what? Are you trying to say it's just a coincidence? No, it's just really busy, so my hands happen to hit and I didn't mean to actually touch anything.
Ryo-chan, I'm okay. Thank you.
Okay. I'll get off. I'll get off at the next stop. We're also getting off at the next stop, though. Then, I guess I'll get off at the stop after that, huh?
Thank you so much.
Why didn't you say anything?
Well,
Coincidence or not, it was definitely something that you didn't appreciate, right? Could have just said, hey, do you mind moving your hand? You couldn't say that. You could have asked for help at least. From what I could tell anyway, it definitely looked like he was doing it on purpose, but...
because I might have just mistaken something, and even if it wasn't a misunderstanding, I might have actually dragged you into this mess. I'm gonna get off on the next stop anyway, so if I just kept it to myself, then I figured it would be done with, so...
That's not something that you need to keep to yourself. You need to be able to say that you don't like something if you don't like something.
I know that that's true. I know for a fact that I'm a weak human. I didn't tell you why I had run away from school, did I? I have always been running away from myself because I'm not able to say what I want to say. That's why I'm here.
I see.
Yes.
The reason that she ran away from home, it all started when her father suggested that she go to a matchmaking session with someone. It was scheduled to happen about a week later. In other words, right around the time that this life was going to end.
My father has always been someone who was incredibly kind and well respected by those around him. After seeing my father like that, I always tried my best to be someone that could take care of people like him and be considerate. That's why I have never said anything that was selfish to my father in my life. He owns and operates several companies, and he carries the weight of making sure many employees can be fed. I know that he was just trying his best to make sure him and everyone around him could be happy. I didn't want to say anything to him. It's the same thing with the matchmaking session. I think that the whole thing was brought to the table because my dad wanted me to be happy. I didn't want to just push my opinions onto him and the person he found for me.
That's why you ran away, huh?
Yes, I wanted to run away from reality for even just a little bit. I wanted to run away and find the time between reality and my ideals. I wanted time to think. That's what I needed. But thanks to you, I was really able to figure out how I was feeling.
Huh?
I was able to experience the dream romantic experience, the one that I've been dreaming of, if only for a little.
Are you sure this was good enough for you?
Yes, this was exactly what I wanted. If I think about it, maybe you were the kind of person that I have always craved. I'm going to go to bed now. Good night.
Yeah.
I'm going to call my father tomorrow. It's a little faster than I expected, but this is where we say goodbye, Ryo-chan. Thank you.
You complete idiot. I was always the kind of person that wouldn't hold back and would just say whatever he was thinking on the spot, without considering what everyone would think. And yet, at a time like this when it matters, I can't find the words to say. Then...
Ah, Shiori! I was so worried about where you had gone.
I'm sorry, Father. I know I ran away without saying anything.
It's totally fine. You're a grown woman. I know that you want to go where you want sometimes. I'm just glad that you weren't sucked into some kind of weird crime or something like that.
Just like she said, her father had shown up at the hotel to come pick her up the following morning.
You there? Who are you?
Well, I kind of ran into her at the hotel out of coincidence and hit it off, so...
I see. So you became friends with Shiori. Thank you for that.
He seems like a good guy. Yeah, he does seem like the kind of person that can be considerate, like Nikaido-san said.
Alright, let's get going, Shiori. We got a matchmaking session in a few days.
Okay.
Matchmaking. I'm sure she won't be able to say no, so she's just going to end up marrying her partner. More worried about causing trouble than how it might affect her, she just accepts everything. Even more, the person has no bad intentions. But... Shiori. That's why.
Ryo-chan?
That's why I need to say something to her. It's all because someone wants to make her happy. That's why someone shouldn't be unhappy with the situation. I actually admired you too.
Huh?
The fact that you were so open to the world and always considered someone else's feelings. I felt like I wanted to be that kind of person too. I'm going to be that kind of person. I'm going to go home and make it up with my dad. My dad and I both wanted to make someone happy. We agreed on that. I just didn't know how to tell him how I felt. I couldn't respect my dad's opinion. Both of us had to feel the way we felt because we wanted the best for someone. There has to be a way that both of us could get what we want and make everyone happy. That's why you should be able to find that happiness on your own too. If you admired and respected me, then you should be able to tell your feeling without having to rely on other people as well.
Shiori? What's going on? Get in the...
Father,
Huh?
I don't really want to go to this matchmaking session.
What?
You did it!
I'm sorry. I know I haven't been able to be honest with you. I was always worried that I might cause problems with you, and I couldn't bring myself to tell you.
Then?
It's okay. I know how you feel. I know.
Shiori, I didn't know you could have just told me if you don't want to. I'll be sure to tell the other group that we can't do this. I'm sorry. I did this to try to make you happy. But, can I ask for a reason at least? The reason you don't want to go to a matchmaking session?
Well,
You're almost there. Just say it. Just say that you want to get married out of your own volition to someone that you met on your own. That you want to have the romance of your dreams.
I like someone now.
Hmm?
I see. Okay, well, who is the person that you like?
He's the person that I like.
Hmm? Why didn't you tell me that, my boy? You could have told me a second ago.
Huh? No,
I see. Great. You're the one that got my daughter to look your way, then I won't be upset. I want you to take good care of my daughter for me.
wait, hang on. I didn't...
Oh, sorry. I'll get out of the way for you two lovebirds. You make sure to come by the house of my daughter sometime soon. My wife is looking forward to seeing you too.
Wait,
Farewell, you two.
I was able to say it.
wait. What is going on right now? Bonus.
So, you finally come to understand, huh?
Yeah, at the end of the day, I I just feel like you do, Dad. Both of us want the same thing.
I mean, I guess I haven't really thought about how you felt too. I'll think a little bit more about the pricing. Even if I don't raise the prices, I need to change how I'm doing business so I can make a profit.
Thank you. Also, there's something else that I need to talk to you about. I'm going to get married.
Wait, what?
My name is Kosuke Akashi. I'm an elite employee working at a certain bank. Huh? What part of it is elite? The only reason that you're not sure is because you're so young. I'm at the bar I regularly go to because I'm exhausted from my daily duties at work. The usual. That's all I needed to say for him to bring me a glass. It's so comfortable to have someone understand so much with so little. Here you go, glass of orange juice. By the way, I can't handle alcohol. Drinking makes me feel really sick. Huh? I don't look too elite? There's no definition of elites. That's why if I say I'm an elite employee, then I'm an elite employee. You really are something else that you know what I want when I just say the usual. I guess that makes me a regular, huh? No, sir. The only person that comes to this bar and sips juice is you, so it's not that special. You know, I feel like this glass has a stronger cocktail scent than usual. No, sir. It's just a regular glass of orange juice, just like usual. I think that it might be getting a little closer to its expiration date. I can tell the difference when I come here so often. You can call me a man that can tell the difference. Actually, you're just being called the cheap guy at the expensive bar. What a jokester bartender. He's always messing around and making me laugh at nothing like this. I mean, I suppose I'll go for something a little different than usual. Give me whatever cocktail you recommend. My recommendation is the door right over there. You can go home if you exit through it. You're worried that I'm gonna be late going home, huh? Thank you for your consideration, but it's all right. I want to feel a little buzzed today. I think you're just drunk off your own ego. You can definitely do that for cheaper at your own home. Is the bartender a little cranky today? Oh well, I suppose I can just go home for the day and... Wow, she's beautiful. She's drinking all alone, too. I wonder if there's a good reason she's alone. Buying a drink for her without saying a thing is what an elite would do. Hey, bartender. I'd like you to make the same thing for that young woman over there. Sir, we don't do that kind of thing at this bar. Oh, okay. I kind of wanted to try doing that once, you know, just send an anonymous drink to someone, but oh well. Hello, miss. Is something wrong? Why are you drinking all by yourself? I don't know if I'm going to be of service to you, but I think that sometimes it can help you out just to get it out of your system, you know? Such a smooth criminal. Only the elitist of elites would be able to say something this smooth.
You really are flirting with me, huh? You sure know how to pick 'em, don't ya?
Huh? Is she completely drunk?
I like you. You're such a lovely man.
Whoa! What the hell? What is going on?
No one will ever like me. Everyone just pushes me so far away, you know? They're just the worst, don't you think?
Calm down, Kosuke. You need to just relax and take this in stride. She smells so good, though. Wait, no, calm down. You need to maintain your calm. Wait, hang on. Calm down.
I was really okay with anyone anyone coming up to me and talking to me at all. Honestly, I would have been fine if it was just some random cricket that came up to me and said hello.
That's probably a little too far.
You seem to be walking on two legs. You speak my language. I like you more than a cricket.
You're comparing me to a cricket, so I'm not really happy that you like me. Are you free after this? You're free, right? You've got this beautiful woman seducing you. You're not going to turn me down, right? If you do, it's got to be against some laws or something. Oh, what?
Bartender, check please.
What's up with this woman? She's insane. Bartender, we need to get this woman water. Water, please. Sir, we don't do that kind of thing at this bar. Oh, come on, not even a glass of water.
Come on, stop being a pansy. Let's get going.
Bartender, help! We don't do that sort of thing at this bar.
Are you prepared?
What's going to happen to me? What's up, Kosuke? You've got really bad bags under your eyes, buddy. Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm just a little sleep deprived is all. I'm so stupidly sleepy. I couldn't sleep at all last night. What the hell was up with that woman from last night? I'm counting on you, Kosuke. You're the top-of-the-line elite in our department. You can leave it to me, sir. I have to stop this. I kind of got a little thrown off balance yesterday, but I am the elite in the office.
Kosuke-kun, I want you to handle the organizing of all these bills, huh?
Sure thing, right away. Kosuke, sorry, but can you please write up these documents, please? And fix the graphs and values or something if they're wrong for me. Of course, I'll get it prepared by tomorrow. Kosuke, we're going on our outside sales runs at 1 p.m. I want you to check up on clients and make sure you finish up the documents for our meetings. Are they done yet? Not yet. I'll get on them right away. So as you can see, I accept all kinds of jobs around the office all alone. It's only my 3rd year working here, but my presence can be felt all around the office. Work goes to those who are capable. That's how the world works. It is so tough being an elite.
You know, Kosuke-san is seriously too good. Too good to be true because he's easy to use. Oh my god, yes. He's so amazing at being treated like some kind of grunt.
I feel like I'm hearing something that I shouldn't be hearing right now, but it sounds like my peer evaluation is gonna be amazing too. I'm definitely gonna get a promotion.
But that guy is literally just accepting other people's work and not able to actually leave behind his own mark, you know?
Then he's not going to get promotions.
Yeah, I feel kind of bad for him. He's too good of a person, so he's not very good at getting through the office politics, you know?
I feel like sometimes I might be getting used as a grunt work employee sometimes, but that's part of the bill for someone who's as elite as I am. I'm absolutely positive that that's it. If I didn't think that that was true, then I wouldn't be able to work another day. I'm tired. There's no one else in the branch anymore. I'm the last person out as usual. Still only Tuesday. I feel a little upset about the fact that it's not even halfway through the week yet. Wait! Elites don't get upset. They just keep pushing forward. I'm gonna work hard tomorrow, too. That's right. I'm gonna have more of the same tomorrow. That's what I thought, anyway. However, I'd come to realize that I was completely mistaken.
Do not move! You let go of the computer and the documents right now!
One day, I came into work and everything seemed so off in the office. What's going on? It's an auditor from corporate headquarters. Wow, this is the first time, actually. A bank auditor. I've seen them in dramas, but I didn't realize that they actually acted like this. They're checking our baggage, in our storage, seeing what we have or haven't signed. They're also going to check if we've been clocking in and out at the right times. Talk about being thorough. Right. If there's anything wrong with any of that, then the person is going to take some heat, along with the whole branch. Yikes, that's tough. They find the tiniest mistakes and just nag away at us. Talk about annoying, huh?
You two, keep the private talk to a minimum. I'm here to audit the branch. My name is Emi Mitaka.
Wow, she's so beautiful. Huh? Wait a second.
Small mistakes add up to lead to big mistakes. I want you all to take full responsibility for your work and make sure you work hard and responsibly.
Wait a second. She's that girl from...
Huh?
Ah!
Apparently there is a man in this office with a distinct lack of responsibility, huh? For example, a man that would hit it and quit it like it meant nothing.
No, nothing. No, I can never let anyone know what happened.
I'm gonna go audit all of your previous projects in the guest room for now. I will be talking to the person who was responsible for the project, so make sure you're available for that.
She's definitely glaring at me, right? Hey man, what did you do? Of all the people you could have pissed off, you had to piss her off. I really haven't done anything. Is she famous or something? Yeah, Mitaka the Auditor. She's kind of a legend of sorts. She notices every single mistake and she doesn't care that she's younger than you. She will tear your ass a new one if there's any kind of problem with your workplace behavior or projects. I know that several branch managers have actually been sent off to the middle of nowhere thanks to her. I hope that nothing happens. Right. This is not good. I think I might have potentially put myself in the crosshairs of someone that I really shouldn't have. And that's how 3 days of insane monitoring began.
Who's the one that handled the equipment cost? It's me, but Akashi was the one that made the summary for the conference. Kosuke Akashi, explain yourself.
Ah!
Who was the one that handled the operating funds?
It's me, but the person who analyzed the financial report was Akashi.
Kosuke Akashi, you need to explain to me what's going on with this business.
Ah!
Who handled the loan with the mansion?
It was the department manager, but Akashi was the one that handled the document creation.
Kosuke Akashi, I want you to explain the basis for your values.
This was literally non-stop. I was helping out all around the branch, so every time something was brought to question, I was there answering. I think this was some kind of telecom equipment, but...
You think? You need to take responsibility and explain this!
But it's been over 6 months. Damn it. How the hell am I supposed to remember something from that long ago?
I see. Is this how you just forget about women after you've had your fun with them?
Not at all. Oh, please, look at these documents. I think this is the records for use of funds and... I was in the guest room constantly for 3 days straight, and I'm not exaggerating. She was definitely a persecutor, and she was relentless. To make things worse, she always found the root of the problem and constantly questioned me so I wasn't able to answer in a beat-around-the-bush manner. The second I didn't know what to say and choked up, she would glare at me. She's way too tough. I don't think we're that different in age, even. I continued to answer to the best of my abilities using old documents. It was finally the last day of the audit after what seemed like an eternity.
This M&A project, Who handled it?
Oh, I did. I can tell with her voice she's definitely upset with something. There must be a huge problem with the paperwork. But I'm glad I haven't touched this paperwork at all. I didn't help out with any of the documents or summarizing. I'm pretty sure the manager made it all on his own.
Who made these documents then?
Oh my god, his face. He's panicking. I have to take care of this. I don't know what's going on, but I have to do something. This woman has already chewed me out, spat me out, and picked me back up to chew me out again. I'm used to it now. It sucks to be so elite. Well, actually,
Don't lie to me, this was not your work.
Huh?
There's no way that you would write something up like this when it's full of mistakes.
How do you know that?
Because I've seen all of your records and documents that you've worked on for these past 3 days. It's an incredible amount of work that I wouldn't expect from a newbie like yourself, but none of the work was ever half-assed.
But you were questioning me the whole time, and...
Yes, and you're the only person that handled everything and was also able to answer everything perfectly. Only someone who takes high responsibility in their work would be able to do such a thing. I really respect that you have an incredible amount of pride in your work. Good job.
Thank you.
If only you had that kind of pride and sense of responsibility in your private life.
You don't need to talk about something so silly like that.
Anyway, you wrote this, right?
Yes, ma'am.
This is what happens when you just make the younger crowd handle typing all of your documents for you.
Ah.
I think that this whole branch has a problem. I think that you guys are giving way too much work to Akashi-kun. Managing your employees' workload is literally what you are supposed to do as their boss. Not only did you abandon that duty, you actually added to the problem and then try to avoid responsibility? You get your branch manager down here now!
Ah! Wow, the department manager looks to be about 1/3 his regular size. The department manager was completely chewed out by Mitaka-san and the branch manager. They made him promise to normalize the workload and distribute it in a fair and even manner. I mean, it wasn't a career-ending situation, so I felt a little relieved about that. It's finally over. After the 3 days of observation, I went to the regular bar that I went to. You actually seem like you're exhausted today. Yeah, a little bit. There's been an insane amount of work recently. The usual, please. I bet you order something that's actually a little expensive for once, huh? Mitaka-san?
What is that reaction, huh? Nice to see you too.
Do you come to this bar regularly?
No, the other night was the first time. It was actually a lot nicer than I expected.
I see. Thank you for today.
What are you talking about?
About the whole thing with the department manager.
I just did what I was supposed to do. I know that you're working hard and I have no reason to make you feel guilty for it. Even if it's a man that takes advantage of me for a night before throwing me away like an empty can of soda.
About that, you know, that night you actually... The night that she dragged me into a hotel, I had to take care of her all night. She pushed me down and I was just about ready to just deal with what was coming when she started bawling her eyes out. Are you okay?
I'm not looking for everyone's mistakes because I like to look for mistakes either.
Come again?
I don't like being an auditor. Me sitting here and telling people about what to do or what not to do and finding their mistakes ruins their lives. I can't handle this kind of pressure. But if I don't find that mistake, then it's gonna be even worse than that. I just want to work hard so that I can protect everyone. That's why I'm strict on others. I'm really strict on myself too, but everyone just says that I have a rotten personality. Why don't you just understand?
Hey, you need to calm down.
I'm just too picky and I have a horrible personality and I'm never going to get married. I'm just pretty and everything else is horrible.
You may be drunk, but you know that you're pretty? I didn't do a single thing to that woman that night, and I just continued to try to make her feel better all night.
Are you serious?
Yes, I swear to you, I didn't lay a single finger on you.
Right. Okay, well then I guess that's good.
Mitaka-san,
What?
I didn't really understand back then, but I think I understand now. About how you can easily decide how someone's career or life and the company will go downhill or not. I think it must be an incredible amount of pressure that you deal with. And you have to sit there and try to come up with the correct decision with all that weight on your shoulders. I think that it's not something that you can do easily. I really respect you. Bonuses, executive positions, it's none of that stuff. She's just working to find out the truth behind everything. She works hard with a sense of responsibility that I've never seen before. She looks so amazing doing that job. I think that I've fallen for you fighting in that world. I want to actually go out with you, not just because you're drunk and you think you're alone. Would you be willing to think about it? Humph. Ow!
What the heck are you yapping off about?
What the heck? Oh my God, she's drunk. We haven't been here for that long. Holy cow, how many glasses are over there?
I'm so beautiful and I was lying next to you defenseless and you didn't do anything? Rude?
Huh? That's it? You're really just gonna remember that and nothing else? What about my confession?
Shut up, shut up! You've embarrassed me and that's that! They say that if you leave a woman unsatisfied, shame on you and jump off a cliff!
I've never heard of that.
Shut up! Whatever, you need to take responsibility, got me?
Hang on.
Bartender Bill! Come on, let's go to the second store.
Ah! She once again dragged me into the night. Who knows what happened between us after that?
A few years later,
You're probably the only person that really comes here regularly only to drink orange juice. I wonder if I'm gonna be chased out one day, huh? I guess it's just a vested interest, huh? I won't bother chasing you out anymore. You're okay with me not spending a lot of money? Oh, you have no idea how much your other half drinks. I think that averaging you two, it's all even. To speak of the devil... Hey, bartender, would you mind giving this to that customer over there? Sir, we don't do that kind of thing. Oh, okay.